Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today you can see I got the truck and the plow in the shop. Gonna be doing a little upgrade to the plow, something that I found on eBay that I thought was pretty neat. I'm gonna show you right now. So here's what I've got. I know these look like regular plow markers, but they are not regular plow markers. They actually light up. So I thought that would be kind of neat addition to the plow. So I contacted the guy on eBay. Josh is his name. Really nice guy. He sent me these out so I could give them a try. I'm going to light them up here. These ones have connectors right here. The ones you get, I don't think are going to have connectors here. He says he might send me something else. So that's why I've got connectors on here. And then I might add some to my wings. So I'll be able to unplug these and maybe plug them into my wings, whatever. But anyway, the ones you get, I don't think are going to have the plugins. You're just going to have a harness that comes out of it. I'm sure if you want to modify yours, you know, email Josh there, and I'm sure he'll do whatever you can, probably for a small fee or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to get these lit up and show you what they look like. So there it is. One's lit up, and he has all kinds of colors, guys. If you don't want the orange, he's got all kinds of different colors there. So yeah, this is going to be really neat looking, I think. Nice addition to the plow, especially at night. I think it's really going to look neat. So I'm going to get these on the plow here, and then I got to figure out a way to tie them into probably my parking lights. Okay, so these install right in place of your original ones. They got the same mount. So I'm using the same bolts that held my original Western ones on. So there we are, they're installed. Now I got to figure out my wiring. Once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know what I do. I think I got an idea of how to get through the plow here without the wires being in the way. These are, by the way, 24 inches. He makes these, I believe, so he can make you whatever size you want. 24 inches is what comes on these Western V plows. So that's what I replaced it with. Okay guys, so I've got the markers wired up. I'm going to show you how I run them. Everything went fairly easy, except for an incident with my wire stripper. It's probably going to be a lot easier if you have a straight blade to do this, but this is how I run my Western. There's my wire coming out of the marker, and I run it down. And then I run it into Western's, I believe they call that a torque tube. And it's hollow, it goes all the way to the center of the plow. So that's what I did. I went down, and then to keep this from being, you know, coming out this way, I just drilled a very small hole right here and right here. And then I got me my zip tie. I just put a zip tie in there. I went in and then went out and kind of wrapped it. You can see it like that. So that should be fairly contained. I'm trying to think of like a scenario where that would get grabbed, and I can't really think of anything. If you're going through like weeds or sticks or a tree, you're gonna knock it down probably before you get to it, before it gets behind the plow anyway. I guess my only concern with it being on the outside there would be like if I was in scoop mode and then I drove into like a frozen pile maybe, I don't know, and a chunk of snow squishes it, but I did add a second loom. The wires are in a black loom, but I added a second loom, split loom, plastic loom. I did that for protection, and then down here, this kind of is a little sharp, this torque tube. They didn't really clean up the inside very good, so it's a little sharp, so that's why I added a second loom onto the wiring harness. So then it goes into through the torque tube all the way to the center of the plow, and you can see it comes out right there. There's nothing here for it to get pinched. These wings are all the way back. If it goes all the way forward, I got a little extra here, so when in scoop mode, if it stretches a little bit, it's got room. Zip tied it to my hydraulic hose, and then I run it inside this wrap here on the hydraulic hoses. So I run it inside that, and then I run it with my hydraulic hose here. Zip tied it, run it up into the headgear, and then just secured it to the original wiring, because there's original headlight wiring right here. Just zip tie it to that. I come out right here, and then I drilled a hole right there. And I just drilled it just big enough to get this through, so it's like really snug. And these headlights really, they're not like sealed with a gasket or anything. All there is a cover on here. They got 3 screws, or they got 4 screws holding this cover on, and it's just sitting on there. You can see there's actually dirt inside this, inside there a little bit from it not being sealed. The bulbs are sealed, so I guess they figure it don't need to be sealed. And then here's how I connected it up. There's a brown wire right here, and there's a black wire with a orange stripe, I guess that is. So the brown is parking, and the black one is a ground. It works, so it must be. So that's what I did. That's the parking light harness is what I grabbed, and I just cut it, used my weatherproof butt connectors, my crimp butt connectors, and yeah, it should be good. Did the same thing on the other side. Same exact thing, went down the plow, through the torque tube, out. It's exactly the same thing. Comes out of there to the hose, up through the hydraulic lines, up to that hydraulic hose, and then up into the headgear. And again, I've got the same wires here. You're gonna notice this one is a different color, because this one here, this wire here, is the turn signal. So it's gonna be a different color than the other side. But the brown and the black with the orange stripe is the same on this side. I don't know if them colors are gonna be the same on the older Westerns or the Bosses or the Fishers. I don't know, but you're gonna have to find your parking light harness and then figure it out. Most of the time, your parking lights are a brown color. The parking lights are a brown, and then you've got a black for a ground. Okay, so I got everything buttoned up, and let's see what they look like. That's pretty neat, guys. That's pretty neat. I think that's going to be cool looking. I think that's really going to be neat. But anyway, I guess I'll link where you can get these guys. Go check them out. Like I said, Josh He's a really nice guy. Yeah, if you want a set of these, go get you a set. They're not that hard to install. And yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy these. I guess let's see what they look like. I'm going to shut some lights off here. I don't think I can shut them all off because the camera probably won't pick it up. I don't know if it's picking up now, but anyway, guys, I'll probably go get some pictures and I'll post them, and yeah, we'll see how these work out for plowing. I like them so far.